What's up, everybody? We are going to get into another voiceover here. We got Gabe on bottom, blue belt, resident blue belt, and we got Taylor on top. Gabe has taken a real liking and a penchant, if you will, for leg entanglements. He's gotten really good at them as you see him roll underneath into an inside ashi, inside senkaku, inside heel hook position here. Taylor's doing the right thing with turning out to slip the heel and trying to escape her knee line. And now Gabe is going into crab rides to attack the back. There he goes. I like how he scooted his hips in there. That was really good. Now he just needs to start coming on top, which he does here. Gets the seatbelt. Taylor should be looking to lift her hips up to turn and shake them off, but Gabe goes for sexy armbar here, putting his knee on the back of the head, which I approve of. Whoa! Slick transition straight into the legs off of sexy armbar. Who does that? Gabe. He's in an outside heel hook. Lets it go. Doesn't seem to have the angle. And he rolls through to a knee bar. Let's attack that bad knee. See how she has that brace on. She just had surgery about 3 weeks ago. It was not a real surgery, if you will. It was just cleaning some stuff out, so there's no structural things going on. But she's healed up well, and she's back after it after tapping to that knee bar. Gabe's playing possum a little bit here, has that inside position. And Taylor's jumping over to the arm, which I like. They have to stop because higher belts. Start again. I hate double-seated. Taylor comes up as she should. Top is king. She's going to that front headlock. I'd like to see her just go straight to the back here. What are you more successful with, front chokes or back attacks? Always back attacks. So just don't even dilly-dally here. If you get a guillotine attack or anaconda attack or darce attack right away, take it, sure. Otherwise, let's spin, boom, straight to the back and start attacking from there. She does go for the guillotine. We call it a fluffy team where the arm is on the same side of the head. He rolls through. Gabe rolls through. She should attack the anaconda right there. Anytime you're playing guillotine and they roll through, anacondas usually open up. He hops side to now having a wrong-sided headlock attack. Taylor needs to free her head so she can come back up. There she does. And right away, she should go for another attack. Gabe pulls guard, rolls through from north-south, right into the legs. I'd like to see Taylor sprawl her left knee back here as hard as she can. Get her crossface and sprawl. Because she didn't crossface, Gabe was able to roll underneath like that. You got to control the head there from those leg entanglement scenarios. So now Gabe is in a almost reverse ashi position. He can attack either leg here. Toe hold on the far leg, knee bar on the near leg, heel hook on the near leg, toe hold on the near leg. It's all there. Here's outside heel hook from outside ashi. Very optimal position to attack. Here Taylor got hip height, which is great, and she sprawled. That's perfect. When you're in outside ashi, if you're the person stuck in the outside ashi, we want to find hip height so we can sprawl out of the position. Taylor does a really good chair sit here. I'd like to see her start looking to trap Gabe's top arm, his right arm. She could reach across with her left hand to play straight jacket and grab his top arm so that she can trap it with her right leg, her top leg. Here she's relinquishing bottom underhook so she can go for that strangle. Looks like she's doing a face crank here. Gabe's just kind of waiting around to tap. I think he was given a little leeway there, but good attack for Taylor. Good that she jumped on that. I still would like to see her go for that straight jacket system, but we're back in front head. She needs to spin. Boom, finally. Okay, so she spins the back, starts getting a hook, but she lets Gabe sit to the wrong side. You never want to let people sit to the far hip because now you're in half guard, and Gabe gets the underhook. You always want to get the hook and pull them to that same side hip that you got the first hook on because bottom hook is king. Bottom hook and near side hook. Now Taylor's in this kind of bad position, if you ask me. But now she's digging her underhook here. She's going to be able to start flattening Gabe out and go for a knee cut. There she passes straight to the back. Again, Gabe's probably playing some possum or waiting to get a trap going. He's gotten really proficient at buggy chokes. And everybody in the gym pretty much hates him for it except me. I love watching him buggy choke people. It brings me a sick feeling, a sick like source of just pure joy. Taylor's kind of playing this game here. I'd like to see her bring her right knee high and take the back. Start looking for those hooks. Keep that seatbelt control. Don't come on top. Sit back down. You want to get into backside seated head and arms. Here she has a crucifix, which is a good position. She traps the arm. Oh, no. We have an accordion. We call it the Josh Barnett or the accordion. Boom. It's the worst, most asphyxiating, just killer position. With that submission right there, if you get caught in it and you don't tap right away, like you fight it, you're gonna feel like you're gonna die. It really just kills you, drains all your energy, full on asphyxiates you. It is brutal. Nice trap of the arm, Taylor. She's going for that back triangle. She has it in really good position. I like how she has his elbow high. She has his wrist against her chest. She needs to keep him on that left side, though. Keep him on that left side. Go back. Oh, see how he hip escapes out and he pulls that right foot out? He's starting to loosen up the lock. See how he put her foot between his legs? Now he needs to worry about his arm. If Taylor can play more of an Americana, then she might be able to finish it. But Gabe is fully unraveling this position right now, which is really a cool way he did that, how he took her to the other side. And yeah, that was a good round between them two. I think that was it. Good job, guys. Now we're here with Skyler and Brandon. Skyler's on the left in the red. Brandon has his back to us. Brandon's a blue belt. Skyler's a purple belt. Skyler's gotten really proficient at his wrestling. You see him kind of shoot into double just to make connection, go for a shuck by. But Brandon is wiry, wily, tricky. I think he catches him with a heel right here. Boom! Full on heel to the temple. I'll allow it. Skyler uses the scramble to come on top. And Brandon, he's a blue belt, but he's been training a while, and he is wiry, wily, strong, fast, and he's about it. He is game as they come. I would like to see Skyler change directions now, go to the right, maybe start doing a smash pass or get his hips high. This is not a great position to go for body lock passing. Right here, maybe start a knee cut just to get a reaction out of him. I like how Brandon's keeping tons of points of connection, trying to just make sure that he gets sticky so Skyler can't just smash past his guard. Skyler's gotten good at using a lot of pressure. Here, see that shoulder pressure, smashing the knees together. Skyler's gotten really good at that. He's super, super flexible, young, tough, good purple belt. So right now he's kind of just waiting to see what he can open up. He goes for the legs, see how flexible he is. He has both legs trapped here. Ooh, nice. Throws a little triangle over both legs. Hits the straight foot lock, which I don't believe is a real attack, but people still tap to it. Caught Brandon there. Brandon has been getting better and better at the leg entanglements, dealing with Andy Foster in our gym. That guy is a killer. So now Brandon's playing some guard passing Toriandos, just get a reaction, a little stack. And he's trying to get something going. But like I said, Skyler's so flexible, really hard to deal with. I like Brandon pinning that bottom knee. He goes into a kind of diving pass with no real connection or goal. And that allows Skyler just to wrestle up with the threat of leg entanglement. Skyler is so good at going in the false reap into the leg entanglement. I like how he's trying to pass that top knee shield. Look at him turning his hips, pinning that top foot, and there he gets past the top knee shield. Remember, if you don't have a knee between you and your opponent, then you can't dictate distance. And if you can't dictate distance, they're going to smash against you chest to chest and work all their passing sequences. And there's the pass. So now Skyler has him pinned up against the wall. We use the walls in our gym, walls, cages, whatever's there. It's all legal, all allowed. It all plays. So now Skyler's just kind of in this quasi side control back take scenario. Brandon's turning because he got nowhere else to go. And he almost scoots out there. But Skyler has a body lock, which is nice. If Brandon rolls here, he might have enough room to hit a Granby or something. I like the power half from Skyler. He can't get that hook on the opposite side. You always want the hook on the opposite side of the power half. Brandon's doing a good job of watching that. Skyler gets high, so he tries to hook the shins. As he rolls through, he's able to land into his back take. There's the body triangle. I don't know why he let his right arm out there. But again, Brandon's wiry. He's wily. We'll see how this one goes. Brandon's hand fighting here. Taking the lock to the bottom side, which is usually good. But again, with Skyler, it just seems like these types of things don't really work against him. He's so flexible, so strong in his legs and his hips. Switches, and now here, look at this body triangle. Skyler has the foot on the between Brandon's legs, and we have really taken to this lately. And me and him, Skyler and I have been working a lot of twisters and good attacks from here. It seems to be a really, really proficient position. You don't have to get your, in this case, Skyler's left foot behind Brandon's left hamstring. Hooking it in the middle really seems to mitigate their movement and stifle them. It's hard to get the rear choke sometimes because people start getting their back to the mat, but it's okay because twisters and all sorts of arm triangles and other things tend to open up. Skyler's playing a bunch of chloroforms here, just trying to get reactions out of Brandon. He's very hard to chloroform. I finish a lot of people with the chloroform, and I still have yet to be able to finish Brandon here because he will just freak out and muscle out of it and rip like crazy. And so he's trying to find a way to beat this body triangle. And Skyler's able to find top position, get the proper angle. Little face crank, little chin crank, little neck crank, little pressure squeeze that gets the finish, and I will allow it. Skyler wrestles up on a double leg, transitions to a single, right into a leg reap. My goodness, was that good. He's starting to hit a little stack pass situation here. I'd like to see Brandon push on his elbow here with his right hand, push on his elbow to go turtle and get back to his guard. He doesn't push the elbow. He just dives the arm through so he can create motion and tries to turn. The Skyler is like a big wet blanket all over him right now, smothering him. There's the chloroform. Got a little gift wrap going. Tries to get the hook, misses. Brandon's probably going to turn hard here. Yep, back to guard. Good. Skyler right in on the heel. Let's go. And we have a tap. We got an outside ashi right in on the outside heel hook. Beautiful sequence off of the passing scenario. And we're back at it. What a round, these guys. I like the far side arm drag here. It makes it really hard for Brandon to go into body locks, which he has those long arms. That's the end of that round. What a round, boys. Now, we have Blake and Grunder. Grunder on the left, Iowa wrestler, Iowa Hawkeye, D1 wrestler. Blake is a brown belt. He's in the pink shorts. And Blake also weighs about 440,000 pounds. Somehow he says he has a gravity machine, and I believe it. The man, it's just insane how much pressure he can apply. Grunder, I would put him somewhere around high level blue belt to purple belt somewhere in his pure jiu-jitsu skills and his grappling skills. He's just a full-on monster. We see Blake there. He was trying to come up on octopus guard. Grunder is stuffing it with just pure wrestling ability, keeping his belt buckle pointed at the mat. And now, if Blake can get this left arm underhook, he would have a roll-through scenario position. Yep, here it is. He's getting the left arm underhook, and he's going to try to come up for lower leg shifts and roll-throughs. Grunder sits his hip out, which gives Blake octopus guard again. I would like to see Blake start trying to pull that bottom knee, his right knee in this case, out to the near side so he can start threatening the back. I think he was too concerned subconsciously about keeping his leg wrapped around Grunder's leg instead of using that bottom leg to actually go to the back. Now they're starting in neutral. A nice little snap. See, that's that D1 wrestling from Grundy. They're in a little scramble here. Blake gets back to guard. Grunder has a really good Japanese necktie, so you'll see him go for the neck a lot when people get underhooks, which is really cool to see. It's just a solid motion from there. He digs his underhook back in, starts looking for his knee cuts, and now he steps back threatening the legs, which makes Blake open his legs up, and Blake has the strongest legs in human history. Here we go. Back into octopus. Again, I'd like to see how Blake's right foot is curled towards his butt. I'd like to see him release that and pull that right knee through Grunder's left hip right here to start going for the back. Build up a little bit and pull that right knee to your chest so you can start fishing for the back and making Grunder react to the back take, not just let Grunder be defensive in nature. This is where you need to start messing with people's feeling in the position and mindset in the position. See how his right knee's so far away from his body? He needs to pull that right knee through so he can threaten that back take. Grunder right now is just thinking defensive. Don't let him get my back. Don't let him change position. There's that right knee. It's out. He's got a hip switch. Oh, Grunder gets the crossface. Really good work. Now he's looking to get that gift wrap. But again, he owns a diesel mechanic shop where he works on diesel trucks all day. So he's basically just wrenching things all day. He's the strongest man. So he just peels himself out of that. He's looking for his underhooks, keeping decent frames. Grunder has an engine on him, so he's just working. I like how he's getting those hips high. Don't even worry about your neck. Just use it to pass. That's what I would do there. Yep, there it is. He used it to pass. Now he's just got to keep his head low to keep Blake stuck here. There's obviously no threat of choke. If I were Grunder, I would go for Von Flew there. Maybe wrap the right arm around the neck. try to play that Von Flu. We call it the retard choke at my gym because, you got to just really have lost your mind to stay in the guillotine that long. Grunder's fishing for the neck again. Blake is looking to get his guard back, so he's turning in. Grunder's looking for Darce, but you cannot Darce this man. In the 3 years I've been training with him, I think I've Darced him one time ever, and I have a decent Darce. We're back to full guard now. This round is going to be coming to a close here pretty soon, but they're still getting after it pretty hard here. Blake has a really good triangle. He's really good at hopping those legs high, as you see here. And Grunder's really slippery and hard to deal with. He's that D1 wrestler. Blake's got the top lock almost set in. He's got his scoop grip on the leg. And we're getting close to an angle where Blake might be able to attack this arm. He goes for it. Look at that, slippery. Right into K-guard. Oh, what a G. So now we're playing K-guard. Working for that outside heel hook. And we're forced to tap. Guys, when the upper body pulls away, guess what stays? The legs, every time. If they rip their upper body away from your triangles or arm bars or anything like that, the legs are susceptible. Go transition from upper to lower as often and as quickly as you can. Here we are back to guard. We're playing here. Grunder gets a scoop grip. He's going to step around for the leg. We got an inside Ashi. We got a reap. Oh, an outside heel hook. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Blake goes for toe hold. Yeah, the camera kind of shut off there, so I had to restart it. And now we're back after it. Blake's looking for that underhook. He got out of that last attack. Grundy gets underhook, flattens him out, but Blake hits a little angle. Grundy's going for the straight armbar. Blake's playing deep half. Oh, let's see what happens with this. I'd pop my head out if I was Blake and start fishing for the back. But I think he's just kind of stuck here with Grunder's left knee. He goes back to half guard, playing kind of a deep half guard, weird kind of quasi position here. Looking for that roll through. And Grunder's doing a good job of keeping his base. Steps out with the head control. Excellent. Blake sees the opening, so he comes to his knees. Grunder's looking for front head to play his anacondas. Decides to go for the back. Little fluffy teen attack, but he didn't get good connection with the body. And this, oh man, that would have been good there. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Little live rounds at the gym with the boys and a girl. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.